Alex Monroe was not born into wealth. Growing up in a modest home in Detroit, his earliest lessons came from watching his parents struggle to make ends meet. Determined to break the cycle of poverty, Alex started hustling at a young age, mowing lawns, selling candy, and later flipping used electronics online. By the time he graduated from college, Alex had saved enough to launch his first business, a financial consulting firm specializing in helping small businesses secure funding. His charm, work ethic, and knack for numbers quickly gained him a loyal clientele. Over the years, Alex expanded into other ventures, venture capital, real estate investments, and even tech startups. By the time he was 32, Alex was a household name in the finance world. Forbes named him one of the youngest self-made millionaires, and his empire was valued at over $50 million. But as the saying goes, the higher you climb, the harder you fall. At a networking event in Silicon Valley, Alex met Damian Carter, an eccentric but brilliant entrepreneur. Damian was pitching a new venture, a revolutionary AI platform that promised to disrupt the entire e-commerce industry. It wasn't just a software. It was a system that could predict consumer trends, automate supply chains, and optimize pricing with near-perfect accuracy. "Alex, this is the future," Damian said, sliding a sleek pitch deck across the table. "The market potential is in the billions. We need the right backers to scale." Damian's confidence was infectious, and the numbers were dazzling. The platform was in beta testing, with early results showing promise. Industry giants were already in talks to acquire licenses for the technology. Alex's advisors urged caution. Damian's track record wasn't spotless. His last venture had failed spectacularly, leaving many investors high and dry. But Alex, eager to cement his legacy as a visionary investor, brushed off their concerns. "This is my ticket to the next level," he told himself. With that, he committed $10 million, 20% of his liquid assets, to Damian's startup, Omni AI. At first, everything seemed to justify Alex's gamble. Omni AI secured a major contract with a global retail chain, and media outlets hailed it as the next big thing in tech. Alex's name appeared in headlines again, this time as a lead investor in what many called the most promising AI company of the decade. But behind the scenes, trouble was brewing. The technology had major flaws. Predictions were inconsistent, and the system often crashed under heavy workloads. Damian downplayed these issues, attributing them to growing pains. Then came the bombshell. A whistleblower revealed that Omni AI's beta results had been fabricated. The retail chain pulled out of their contract, and lawsuits began piling up. Alex's $10 million was gone, along with the confidence of his investors and clients. His other ventures suffered collateral damage as clients questioned his judgment. Within months, he went from being a finance mogul to struggling to keep his remaining businesses afloat. Alex sold his luxury penthouse, liquidated his assets, and laid off most of his staff. For the first time in years, he found himself waking up with no clear purpose. The shame was overwhelming. But rock bottom gave Alex a clarity he hadn't had in years. He realized he had ignored the warning signs, blinded by the allure of Damian's promises and his own ambition. Determined to rebuild, Alex began documenting his journey. He started a podcast, Lessons from Fall, where he shared the raw truth about his mistakes. His authenticity struck a chord, attracting a new audience of entrepreneurs eager to learn from his experience. Today, Alex is no longer the high-flying tycoon he once was, but he's wiser and more grounded. He focuses on mentoring young entrepreneurs, emphasizing the importance of due diligence, humility, and long-term thinking. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is, he often tells his audience. "I learned that the hard way." But failure isn't the end. It's an opportunity to start again, smarter and stronger. Alex's story is a stark reminder of the perils of unchecked ambition and the importance of balancing risk with wisdom. It's not just a tale of loss, but one of resilience and the power of starting over.